Brandon here with Rack Fanatics, and we're going to bring you another product out there on the market. This is the GoPro Hero 2. We're going to make a review on this for you guys. I'll let you know how it works out. First off, I'm going to show you the size. I got a regular can. You can compare it. It's smaller than that can height-wise and the same width-wise. I mean, it's a pretty small camera. So let's tell you about the camera. It's got many different functions. First off, it has an actual camera setting where it can take photos. You can take a 5 megapixel photo, you can take an 8 megapixel photo, or you can take an 11 megapixel photo. One of the things you can do, which is neat, is in the settings you can do a 10 photo burst where it takes 10 photos in 1 second. Pretty neat. There's also a self timer, so if you want to take a picture and you want to set the timer, just one picture you want to get away from and get a picture of yourself, set that timer, stand back, let it take a picture of you. We've got time lapse. This is a big thing in hunting videos these days, and outdoor nature shots is time lapse video. There's a bunch of different settings for the time lapse. So you've got a half-second time lapse. The half-second time lapse, the SD card that you have to use in this has to be a Class 10 SD card. So it's going to be a little bit expensive, but if you want it to actually work like it's supposed to and not slow down, you have to use a Class 10. Other than the half second, you've got a 1 second, 2 second, 5 second, 10 second, 30 second, and 60 second time lapse. So whichever one you set it for, say it's 10 seconds, it'll take a picture every 10 seconds. The last thing is the video, and we've been able to use this during our turkey season, and we went on vacation with one of these, and we're going to show you the videos from both at the end of this review. But there's different settings for the video. You've of course got your 1080p, which is high definition. You got 960p. You've got 720p. So basically, there's a different range of videos to picture taking to time lapse. It's pretty neat. Let's see, storage capacity. You can put up to a 32 gigabyte card in the GoPro. However, it's only got about, if you put it on the 1080p and you want to shoot full HD, it'll run for about 2 hours in battery length. Now the SD card, a 32 gigabyte is going to run for 4 hours. A 16 gigabyte will last you the 2-hour battery life. So I mean, as long as you've got a 16 gigabyte card, it'll last the entire length of the battery life. You have to use a Class 4 SD card or higher for anything on this GoPro, except for those half-second time lapse. The sound has to be a Class 10. There's a external microphone on the top, and it's a 3.5 millimeter. Sounds pretty good. We'll show you that in the videos. It's decent, but if you were to take it out of the case, it'd be a bunch of different options that they come with. This is the outdoor edition, and it comes with a vented helmet strap. So if you're going to do the outdoor mountain biking, or just any kind of biking through the streets, any kind of vented helmet that you can run these straps through and tighten them up, and then you simply place it on here. Let's see, you've got a head strap. Pretty simple. You simply slide it in here, tighten up your screw, and then, simple as it is, you place it over your head. Alright, so we got adhesive mounts. We've got a flat adhesive mount and we got a curved adhesive mount. The flat one's kind of oval, the curved one is square, but you get 2 of each. Alright, so other than the vented helmet strap, the head strap, and the adhesive mounts, it also comes with interchangeable backs. Obviously, this one that's open, you can hear sound with this one. This one that's closed, you can still hear sounds when you're going probably 100 miles an hour, but this is going to keep this waterproof so you can take this camera underwater. So, go ahead and put this one back on here. You easily change the mount on the bottom, push them shut, make sure that your lever kind of clicks in there and down. Now, when you turn this on, you've got one button here, you've got one button on the top. you'll hold in the bottom button for about 5 seconds and it'll turn on. Now the top button is going to actually cycle through all the options. So right now it's showing me I don't have an SD card in it. But every time I hit the top, it's going to go from video to picture to self-timer to time-lapse, and then it goes into settings where you can go ahead and you can change the time-lapse options, the video options, the camera options, all that. So it even shows the battery life as well, and it's a nice little LED screen that you can read when you're out there, and you got a flashing button right here. It flashes red whenever you're on. Alright, so one more thing I want to show you. GoPro was kind enough to send us a roll bar mount. So basically a roll bar on a four-wheeler, if it's small enough, or any kind of round circular object, as in round tubing, will work. So what we did, we attached it to my shotgun, and simply, if you can see this, we put it down on here, and I'll spin it around so you can see. Shotgun is unloaded. You can see the camera, and from your angle is going to point right back toward the hunter. So let me show you again. Shotgun is empty. Now this is good for getting that second angle while you've got turkeys that you're calling in. It's showing you the whole time. It's going to show you take off to safety. It's going to show you take the shot, make some calls, all that good stuff. So with that being said, we've actually taken the opportunity to test out the camera and show you how well the video produces. So what we'll do now is we'll show you some of the videos. I've got videos from this turkey season, and I've got videos from my vacation in St. Lucia. Alright, so we're going to do a little test review for you. Underwater in the ocean. It's May 13th, 2012, and we were in St. Lucia. So I'm going to put this in the case, put on my mask, and we're going to show you some fish. Yeah.
It's on.
You put that on your head? Put it on your head. Alright, so I don't know if you can hear me very well. I'm trying to talk into this microphone. We're just trying to get the volume here to see, but I have it out of the case. I'm going to put it back into the case and show you exactly what it looks like down the barrel of a gun when you're hunting. So this is just an idea you can use your GoPro for. So we'll put it back in our case. It's kind of humid, so if it fogs up, sorry, but we'll just show you. Now, depending on how much you heard, I've got another video where I called to a bird yesterday and had him gobbling. I did have the open piece on the back so you can kind of hear, you can hear him gobble, and you can hear me calling. Alright guys, so now that you've seen the videos, we're just going to give you a little feedback about how we like the cameras, or what we liked, what we didn't like. When we were turkey hunting, it's pretty simple to use. Anyone can use it, as long as you know how it functions, how to work it. It takes a little bit of time to get used to all the settings and how to get into it, all that good stuff. On the very top, I'm going to show you right here, there's a little clip, and you got to pull that back towards you, which releases the top piece, so you can flip this out to get into the actual camera. I had an issue trying to get into this camera when I first got it because I didn't know how to do it. So just to give you that heads up. Now, the camera itself, during turkey season in the woods, after I've reviewed the footage, it looks awesome. I mean, I really like it. The video we showed you is from St. Lucia. Went on vacation there in May for my anniversary. I was kind of disappointed when I got home to see the video. The water was absolutely crystal clear, but on video it shows it's kind of hazy in the water. When you pull it out of the water, it's okay. One thing, it was funny, we came back from our vacation and I had a little inbox email, and it showed that GoPro has come out with a dive housing. So what we're hoping to do is maybe make this our first part series in the GoPro, and maybe we'll try to get that dive housing and show you how well it works. Another thing GoPro is coming out with is it's a backpack, a battery backpack with a remote. It's actually Wi-Fi, so it can run off your iPhone or your iPad, and you can turn it on and off from the remote. Alright guys, from a certain distance. GoPro, and this is the Hero 2. So check them out at www.gopro.com. You can get on there and check out any option that you might need, whether it be from kayaking, water sports, ATVs, parasailing, hang gliding, skydiving, you name it, you can do it with this camera. I do like this camera, and I think it's a great investment. I know it's a little bit high, but if you don't have any other camera and this is all you get, I believe this will work for you, especially if you're an outdoor enthusiast like myself. So check them out at GoPro.com, and I hope you've liked our review. Thanks for checking us out.